there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another video. It is Sovereign Saturday. Get your money right. Get your money right. You know, I basically have a whole channel talking about it, but you know, for all the talk about money, a lot of people don't watch it. Hint, hint. You need a sub over there. Anyway, a link is in the description box. Anyway, get your money right. Because the thing is, if you're talking about being sovereign, we're in a world now where you can't just, well, in most of the world, you can't just go and get some materials from the forest or wherever and build your house. Because even now you need a permit just to do that. And guess what? You got to pay for that. You need to buy the land that you're going to be on. Yeah, you might try it on some public land or something, but they'll remove you whenever they want you off of it. So, you know, that's not sovereign. Look, you got to get your money right. You got to have the ability to go take things to another level. You need to have the ability to pay for the things that you need, you know? Otherwise, you're going to be at the behest of someone else. Like just getting your own place to stay. If you don't have money, you can't get your own spot. Whether that's in a room somewhere, an apartment, a house, big, small, whatever, a condo, whatever. You still got to pay for it. You know, if you want to move around on your own, you still got to pay for that car. You definitely, if you want to like sleep in a different place, a safe place, well, that's the home. You got to pay for it. You want a car, you're going to need to pay for it. You know, if you want freedom, it takes money. Like money isn't everything, but it's up there with oxygen. That's a very important consideration. Very, very important. Because I'm going to tell you what, you know, it's interesting, you know, especially on this channel, you know, my prime thing is talking about man gets woman. And of course, you got plenty of people say, oh, you got to have money. You got to have money to get a woman. You got to have money. Okay. You know, I ain't going to argue. You know what? We're not going to argue about that here. I've done it other places. But if that's what you think, how come you're not getting that money right? I'm serious. It's funny to me the main guys talking about that, but they can never say what they're doing to make money. They usually have some like low-level job or something of that nature, and they're not doing anything. Now, let's be real. In this day and age, even with money, it can't just be just a little bit of money flowing. You need to make extra money. So as a sovereign man, you need to say, okay, what can I do to make above average money to truly be sovereign? Because even when you're making money, let's be real, so many people are living paycheck to paycheck. And if you are one paycheck away from disaster, you can't really be sovereign. Because then, shoot, you're going to be stressed out. You put in a position where you don't have flexibility. So even in, you know, you still need to make a lot of money. Okay, what are you doing to do that? Are you getting an education to be in a high paying field? Are you getting a certification to be in a high paying field? Because, you know, even with a certification, you know, it could be in something dealing with tech. There's many people, they just don't have a college degree, but they certified in some type of tech, you know, software or something like that. Or shoot, you could be certified to drive a truck or some other blue collar thing, but you still got to be certified. Are you working on that certification? And then if you say, well, I want to build a business. Okay, what are you doing to build that business? What are you doing? Are you studying the field so you know what to do? Have you like looked into, you know, getting the proper licenses and everything? And then have you actually started the business? Have you actually worked on it, did what you had to do? Have you looked into how you're going to promote it, how you're going to get customers? Are you doing the things it takes? Because that's what it means. Okay, it's easy, you know, it's even cliche to say, get your money right. Okay, what are you doing to make more money? You know, I always joke about having 1,000 jobs. It was very simple. I wanted money. I wanted money. Shoot, even when I had a very well-paying job, I would probably get it when I was younger. Didn't have sons. I only had to worry at the time. I had to worry about myself. I had free time. What did I do? I worked. I got a part-time job. There would be some mornings, shoot, especially when I was working in the government, shoot, I'd be out the house at like 6:30 or something and wouldn't get back in because I'd go to that job, then go to the part-time job, wouldn't get in until 11 o'clock at night. I wouldn't step in and then do it all over again. And then on weekends, I would be doing some vending because I wanted the money. And I wanted the freedom because at the time I was living in a ritzy area. So it was like, okay, I had the savings, everything, able to do what I needed to do. And see, it gave me freedom. Because see, that's one of the things, when you have money, you're free to do other things. When you have money, shoot, you can take care of your medical needs. When you have money, hey, if you want to travel somewhere, you can do it. But you got to get it right, though. You got to get it right. Not just talk about, say you want it, but you actually got to work to get it. Whatever skills you need to develop, whatever you need to do, you have to work to get that money. And then you, even when you get it, you got to manage it right. That's one thing I talk about on my money channel. Managing the money. Managing the money. In fact, I'm going to put just to make sure, I'm going to put a direct link. First link in my in the description box will be to my money channel because I talk about money management. Because honestly, that's just as important because you can make $150,000 a year. $150,000 a year. And if anybody say, "Oh, that's nothing," okay, well, please share with me what business you do. I want to know how you're doing better. I really do. But say you're making $150,000, and then the other person's making just 50. The nature of money management is the one making $150,000 could be living paycheck to paycheck. Meanwhile, the ones who's making just 50, because of how they manage it and how they invest it, really they're really bringing in a bit more. Or they just have extra money, how they spending it, where they live and everything. They managing it well. So that's important. So not only making the money, but managing the money. Because it gives you freedom. Because look at money like this. It's very necessary, but it's a tool. Don't make money just to say you make money. Make the money, then use it for, just to create the life that you want to live, to create the sovereign life you want to live. All right. And yeah, it sounds basic and cliche, but let's just be real. There's a lot of guys out here, a lot of men out here. They ain't real. They just making enough just to live. Just to like take care of basics. Indeed, is a big issue with many men not going out getting jobs. And then when I talked about that on my money channel, and O'Shea Duke Jackson actually did a video addressing what I talked about. There's still some guys feel like, well, I don't have to do anything. I don't have to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to contribute. Okay. Are you sovereign in your life though? Because my philosophy is you want to be sovereign. Now, if you don't want to be, you don't need to comment. You don't need to justify. Just go do what you want to do. For those rolling with me, you want to be sovereign, and money is a big part of it. All right. So that's all I have for now. Check out my money channel. The link is in the description box, the first link. And I want y'all to keep rising, become that sovereign man. Peace and blessings, y'all.